If you've always battled an over-the-top action and you want to learn how to shallow the golf club, I'm going to help you today. Often I see golfers trying to correct this over-the-top action by changing the downswing and how the club moves down here, but so often the issues have already occurred in the backswing. This then sets out a chain reaction that makes it super difficult to get the golf club shallowing in the downswing because of the weight of the golf club. Let me explain that one. Here, the golf club is light. Here, the golf club feels heavy. Now, when the golf club is heavy, it wants to be light during the swing. So if we get the golf club heavy early in the swing, so the club head behind the hands here, we tend to then want to make it light later in the swing. And that's a lot of the time where this over-the-top action comes from. We see the club go inside and then work over. I've got a drill that addresses this problem beautifully, giving us clear-cut checkpoints to make sure that we're on the right track. Before we dive in, check out my Perfect Strike blueprint. It's completely free. Grab it in the link in the pinned comment down below or in the description. One of the biggest causes of the golf club working over the top in the downswing and preventing us from having that wonderful shallow in action that promotes a nice right to left carving ball flight, that nice little draw, is how we move the club head in the backswing. When we see the head of the club work inward behind the hands early in the backswing, the golf club then gets heavy. We often see when the left arm gets parallel, the shaft of the club, if this kept going, it would point well above the golf ball. Now, when we get here, we tend to then see us try and get the golf club light again. Now, when the golf club is heavy here, we want it light because when it's light, we can move it quick. So heavy, light. Light then works outward over here, makes it super hard to do all those wonderful things we need to do to hit a draw. So we need to get the early parts of the backswing in a wonderful place to allow us to then do the wonderful stuff in the downswing that allows us to hit that wonderful right to left short shape. To help me with this, I'm going to grab two alignment sticks and I'm going to place one on my toe line, pointing directly at the target here. And I'm going to take the other one and I'm going to place it pointing out to the right, around 30 degrees adjacent to this other one. Now, this next part is key. These sticks are therefore a reference point on where the club shaft is pointing at different parts in the swing. So I'm just going to make some slow swings here, training my backswing. So as I bring the club away here, I'm going to get the club shaft pointed directly over this stick that's pointing straight to the target. So I'm here. So the head of the club is in line with my hands, or even marginally out in front, as opposed to that head of the club working back and in. Now, to do this, we need to keep our wrist working in this position. So it's a thumbs up motion as we move the golf club away. If we go thumbs down, or we let this left wrist go this way, we tend to see that club head work back and inward. If we keep the thumbs up, we'll tend to see the club head stay out. So thumbs work marginally up as I keep this club head working out in line with my hands. This is stage one. Can I get it up over that club shaft when the shaft of the club gets parallel to the ground? This is wonderful. Now, stage two is how we move the golf club in the downswing. So we know we want to get it here. Where do we go from here? So from here, we're going to work that club shaft upward. Now, our checkpoint here is that the club shaft, when the left arm is parallel to the ground, points at the golf ball or slightly within the golf ball. We don't want to see it this way. If it's this way, it's heavy. That's when our issues happen later. So bad is too inward, too laid off, and then heavy. Good is when we go more in line with that shaft on the ground, more upright, and now because it's light, we can then let it fall behind us. So our sequence here, we're going to move club shaft over the alignment stick. We're going to get it upright. We're then going to get our club shaft mirroring the alignment stick on the ground on the inside. So really exaggerating this kind of laid off behind the hands feeling in the downswing. Now, this is marginally exaggerated. At full speed, we're not going to see it go this excessive, but this is a great way to start to feel how we want to move. So we're going to go club shaft, upright, down. So it's here, up, down, through. So we're kind of splitting it into three parts. We've got our first phase, we've got our second phase, up and down, and we've got our third phase, through. Continue to tie all of these in, getting comfortable with these positions until it starts to feel a little bit more second nature. Now we can start to tie all of these swing positions into one and start moving fluidly in one full motion. So every first swing, I'm going to break it down into its phases. Every second swing, I'm going to do it in full motion. This is a really nice way to start to blend the whole swing into one. If you want to make this even better, then practice with some feedback behind you. Maybe use a mirror or your phone on the face-on camera so you get a visual when you're moving. So you know, okay, am I here? Okay, perfect. You can actually see it happen, but I wouldn't watch yourself on every swing. Maybe every first swing, watch yourself. Every second swing, do the motion whilst looking down at the golf ball. So at first swing, watching the camera, hitting my positions. 1, 2, 3. Second swing, watching the ball, full flow in motion. So it's 1, 2, 3. Third swing, I'm going to hit the ball on this one. So it's 1, 2, 3. Now I've just hit a small one there, just a little chippy type shot. And this is a great way to start to build up that fluidity and let it sink into your actual full golf swings. Rather than going full out, which so many people do, let's start slow, let's build it up, let's work that nice syrupy motion into our swing. Practicing in this way is going to help you eliminate that over-the-top action and replace it with something that's going to allow you to hit that nice right-to-left carving shot. If you can practice in a way that allows you to develop the right technique, whilst we actually blend that into an unconscious skill. That's the key. A lot of people get super into the technique side and they forget that they've just got to actually make a reaction to a target and just make a swing. And that's what we're trying to encourage here. So you've got that 1, 2, 3. You've got your first one, which is your technical, your second one, which is your flowing, slow motion without a ball, and your third one, striking the ball, slow motion, you're trying to tie it in. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Have you got any questions around this? And is this a drill that you've heard of or tried at any point before? It can be a wonderful way to get our swing mechanics shifting in the right direction. And make sure that you check out my Perfect Strike Blueprint. It's completely free and it's meticulously designed to level up your ball striking. It's completely free down in the description or the first pinned comment below. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe as well to the channel so I can keep helping you improve your golf. Have an incredible day.